So today this is the road to the 3 mark in the Pz T25. It's a German Tier 5 premium medium tank. I quite like it. It's a good tank. It seems to be in quite a lot of the beginner bundles with a couple of other Tier 5 tanks. So if it's in one of those, it's definitely worth considering getting it from there. But I think the drawbacks of this tank, the turning circle's pretty bad, the turret's really slow, the gun's quite average for the tier, the armour almost non-existent. You get the odd ricochet off the side of the turret. So yeah, it's one of those that if it's on sort of a personal offer or a deal of the week, and you want a Tier 5 sort of silver earner, I would say this has got sort of a 50% silver bonus, so that's quite good. But other than that, it's a fun tank. It suits sort of a support ridgeline type of playstyle, so if you want to do that, this can do that. Just trying to spot these guys up, see the artillery, try and take a blind shot, get one in, blind, put another one in. So the tank itself, it's got the loading equipment on it. I've got the optics and I've got the vents on this one. The crew, I think it's 5 or 6 per crew. It's got the 6th sense obviously. Born leader, rapid loading, steady aim. It's got the vision and then the camouflage perk on this one. So as you can see on the move, it's quite inaccurate. There are better tanks in the tier. So I do like it. It came out just before the check line was released, and they sort of sold it as a sneak peek of the check line, so that's why I got it at the time. I had some gold. I wasn't putting too much, getting too much gold in the game at that point, but I thought it would be worth it. It's quite, as I said, it's quite a fast medium, but there are better tanks. So just coming up to this side, sort of this where the hill is, I quite like this position. You can catch tanks like this that don't push the hill and they just sort of get stalled down there. It seems like we've taken the hill, so I'm just going to push forward. I do want to get this Tiger P out of the game. Just R1, R2 at the moment. He hasn't. Now he's realised I'm there. I'm trying to go for that weak spot. Miss it but still penetrate. Game, try and get that weak point. He just turns and I don't react quick enough, so I put one through the lower plate, finish him. So just seeing if I can see anyone through the gap in the rocks here. The team thankfully have decided not to cap, so they are just pushing around. Spot this tank destroyer up. R1, R2 in it. Got a bounce on that, quite surprising. I don't rely on the armour. So at this point, feeling fairly confident. We've got the map control. Seems like the enemy team have sort of pushed 1-2 lines to come around the back. But I think we've managed to push up through sort of the northeast corner faster than they could go round. So yeah, 8-4 now. It's looking positive. 3 on the map. Not too sure where the other tank is at the moment. Seeing if I can just if he gets lit again. You notice on this one I'm running sort of a standard repair kit, standard first aid kit, and a fire extinguisher. I was running this. This must have been quite early after 6.0 came out, so it was defaulting to sort of gold payments, and and the rest of it, so I decided not to bother with any of the premium consumables. It's just our artillery left, loading HE, see if we can just get that last shot. Seems like he's auto-locked on me. Lost the spot, so try and surprise him coming around. Get the shot in, but just do critical damage. And again, just hit your tracks. That was just a R1, R2, but yeah, fairly controlled game. Managed to relocate quite quickly, which this tank can do. This is before they fixed the end screen. So yeah, 1400 damage, just over 500 assists, and that was an ace tanker. So very close to the second mark after that one. I think the requirement at the time when I was doing it was about 15 to 1600 combined. It may have been a little bit lower actually, but I was each game I was aiming for 1500. So on Vineyards, I've got the southern spawn out of the two spawns, so it looks like the heavy tanks are coming over this way. So I think they're probably going to camp. So I'm going to just try this play to go down to sort of K5 area and just try and spot the enemy team up for them. It works quite well, especially if people aren't really expecting it, because it can be quite a difficult position to get someone out of. As soon as you try and go over the top, you'll start taking hits in from their campers. But just coming up this way, I get spotted by the Pz T25 up there, take a hit. Feel like I'm the first one spotted, so I feel like artillery are probably now looking this way. Just hiding behind this house before I lose the spot. Just wait a second and then decide to head over and cross over by the bridge instead. It's a slightly different route. Most people go along the K line and just go up there. This is a little bit safer because you can duck in underneath the bridge. You can use these rocks in front of you to go up. Yeah, so this is a good position to come up into. So I was spotted by something, so if they were paying attention, they know I'm here. I've just seen that tree fall down. I'm thinking he's going to come down here. I decided I just better go ahead and just spot him. And there it is. R1, R2 it, and he misses me. Just try and see if I can beat his reload. I do. And he's now running away. The Pz T25 just bouncing off the back. R3 takes a shot at me. Yeah, the Pz T25 just charge over the top. You know, this is what I was saying earlier. It is quite difficult to actually remove someone from this position. So he charged over, tunnel visioned me, but didn't realise that my team were camping that hill at the back. Oh, and I'll do that. Completely missed that. I spot another one up. My team is starting to get it. So this guy tries to try and get a shot on me. You can see the turret following me. Give the my allies a great shot. So yeah, that was a really good example. You know, when they tunnel vision you down here, they can just completely ignore the campers on the other side because they can't see them, and they'll just do something like that and just sit there and take a couple of hits and they're out of the game. Feel like there's a few people around here, so come round. Allies get a few shots into the Swedish TD that have relocated. So yeah, I feel like I'm in a good position at the moment. A one-shot's pretty much everything. Yeah, just trying to relocate now. Lose the spot, but the artillery gets me. So yeah, the guys at the back were camping. I wasn't, so I'm not too sure what artillery's there for, but get MVP on that one just purely because of the assisted damage. Only 600 damage myself. Get the patrol duty and the spotter, first class. but I had got the second mark a few games before this. But yeah, this was a really good example of just how powerful that position can be. So on to the third game, on highway. The spawn I don't like. You can't really do much from this. You see, it will go along the AB line or come up onto this ridge. So I decided to come up onto this ridge just to see if I can spot anyone crossing. Quite like this map, especially if I'm in the other spawn. But yeah, I don't seem to have much support from my team, so I've popped the food, spot the light tank. It's their only light tank, so it'd be really good to get rid of that light tank. He seems to be playing it quite well. He's pushed up nicely. Team get a shot on him, gets some assistance from it, but yeah, now it's starting to spot these guys moving across, take a shot, get one in. This Pz 4H, I think he's going to carry on. He doesn't. He actually comes this way. This one stops. Yeah, they haven't spotted me. Now they have. So I just duck, try and get hold down, bounce the shot, get another shot, dodge that one, and then Lagos shuts them down. If he comes around and gets shut down again by that Largo, so all good. Coming back onto that ridge to see what I can spot out. There's a T-34 down there, take a R1, R2, he moves, it takes a couple of hits from ours, I put another one in. So that's the spot I actually quite like going into when I get the other spawn. You can outspot people up here because there isn't much cover. You've got the trees in front. R1, R2, that didn't deserve to go in, but did. But yeah, that's the light tank gone now, so I'm feeling a lot more confident of staying up here. I've popped the food again, which you've noticed, like from the last or the first game, I'm now using food on this tank, just to help with the view range, to reload, aiming time, everything really. Churchill 1 is trying to go on the ridge. I'm not too sure if he's been tracked or not. We've got a heavy on the medium now that's pushed the town, but they're not going into the town. I think as well that neither team look like in this game that they've gone town. There's one enemy medium up there, but I'm feeling like I need to get across here into the river, use this ridge in front of me, and hopefully start spotting people up. So see this KV1, a sliver of health, just aim in, take his gun out of the game, just pushing up. I'm not being spotted, so I feel fairly confident to just push up, use these buildings as cover if and when I get spotted. See the Hertzer, put one into his sides. Ricochet, I wasn't expecting that to ricochet. He missed the other shot, but he got shot. So pushing up here, we're now winning quite comfortably. It's just getting as much out of this as I can. R1, R2 on the move. I see the artillery and I'm going after the artillery. There's the heavy tank behind me, but I just want to get this one out of the game. Another shot, charging them now. I was going to ram him, but I thought I won't give him any damage from the ram. So yeah, the DW2 gets fired up. Oh, and R2 over the back of the tank, and there's just this T-34 left. He's down in the river bed. I think he's going to charge our light tank. At some point I load a premium shell just to try and get through that that sloped armour at the front sometimes can be a bit problematic. So yeah, just charging in now, just hoping to get at least one more shot damage. Take a shot on the move, misses, take another shot, goes into the dirt, gets shot down by the light tank. So yeah, another good game in the T25. Yeah, MVP, 1700 damage, 5 kills, and 600 assisted damage, and that was enough for an ace, which is great. High caliber on that one, and yeah, getting quite close to the free mark after that one. So I think this tank is good overall. It's quite a fun tank to use. If you do like the sort of hold down, this is good. A good sort of practice vehicle, I suppose. It's tier 5, so a lot of the tanks don't have that specialisation yet. This one does for a tier 5, but you can play it just as a charging tank or a support tank or something like that. So yeah, it's a good tank. As I said at the start, if it was on sort of a personal offer or deal of the week, yeah, probably worth you picking up if you want a crew chainer or just something at tier 5 if you're new to the game. But otherwise, if it's in a bundle, it's a nice little bonus. But other than that, yeah, just unlock the Czech T25. That's got the auto loader. It's at tier 6, so the armor will be even more useless. But yeah, just unlock the Czech T25. So I should have really gone over this or around this mount. Take a shot from the M4. There's a bug where I'm looking at him, but it's showing my stats. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that one. He gets shut down. I was going south at the start, but I noticed my team were coming north. I thought they were going to battle for this hill, but they've all decided to camp sort of D3, the little farmhouse type of thing. So I'm thinking at this point, what are they doing? And if they're going to do that, I might as well try and maximise my assistance damage. So this is actually the free mark game. Surprisingly, considering how the team was deployed, but it looks like the enemy team haven't pushed this hill either. I was fully expecting sort of 3 or 4 tanks to appear down here. That's why I was quite hesitant not to move. Coming to this little village type of thing, spot up this KV2, just try and put a shot in, ricochet. I load up the premium just to try and go through him, get one through. Something's looking at me, just coming up to this rock, just trying to get down here and back up. He gets shut down. I was thinking of going round. He didn't have the big gun, so I felt quite confident going around. They don't seem to be camping their farmhouse, so I've just taken this little hill. Seemed like it was only that KV2 hit. So there's the Skoda T25, that's the tier 6 Czech tank. Just putting some shots for him now. So that's got the free shot. I haven't actually unlocked it. It is one that I want to get just because I like the Pz T25 so much. Lose sight of him, just take a blind shot there just to see if he didn't move, but he has. So now I'm thinking they've probably all gone town. Notice a couple of the heavies have decided to move now. I fear that they're probably going to cap. So at this point I'm thinking I'd better just charge over, see if I can spot any of the one of the 3 TDs. It doesn't seem to be spotted. There's one on the other side of the map, so spot the artillery. So of course I'm going to take some shots on him, pop the food, just help the aim and the reload. Destroy the artillery. Take a snapshot on the IS. He gets tracked by someone. repairs, and then I just snapped that one as well, so yeah, not good. And put one into him finally. Try and go for the front wheel. Ricochet another shot. The team shining down. So I've noticed quite a few of the tanks, the heavy tanks, are actually moving into the town now, which is good. Yeah, not too sure. Shouldn't really have won this battle with how they deployed. If the enemy team did actually take that hill, I don't think me and the other tank would have been able to hold it. Ricochet off the building there. Quite strange. Just before he drops behind that rock, just one more that he drops behind. Gets shot down by the Tiger P behind me. It must have had a slightly different angle, so I'm just going in on this T25 now. Just do want him out the game. So he shoots my track off. I use my repair kit. Trying to just out DP him. He misses, I miss. I did look at that back and I did miss. It didn't go through him because I thought it went through him the first time I saw that. But yeah, I just missed. That's the slow turret speed for you. It can just catch you out sometimes. So now I'm thinking I'm going to do what I did in the previous battle, and just come up to this ridge and try and spot them to see if they are just camping this side now. Just going up the hill. Gets spotted, and there's the Skoda. Again, the slow turret speed. I think I was falling down the hill as well, so he puts one in, misses the second, and I think I was very close to being shot by his third shell, so I give a great shot to actually shut him down for me. At this stage we're at 1600 assistance and 1700 damage, so I'm feeling quite confident at this stage that I've actually got the third mark. I think at this point I was about 0.3% off. Let's see if I can see a shot on this Tiger. I don't. Getting some assistance though from it. Take a shot through the wall, and the 25 TP shoots me through that wall. Team's capping at the moment, but he does actually come off the cap, which was surprising to see really. But yeah, he does move off the cap. So you don't see that often, that almost going to cap out and the heavy moves off to give the team a chance to finish the game off with the kill, but he does, and the Tiger one goes in for the last kill. So we get the MVP on that one again. Yeah, 1700 assistance, 1700 damage, 21 direct hits, which is always good to see. Ace tanker, 3 marks of excellence. So yeah, really good way to finish the 3 marks with an ace. Went over the line quite a lot, 95.5, so yeah, really good tank, but yeah, it's a good tank.